Experiment, explore, enjoy.
Okay, so we're here with Alex at Embodme.
Hello.
Hey. So what have you brought to SUPERBOOTH this year?
So we're showing our new updated product, Erae II. It's a MIDI controller and looper, MP, expressive controller and looper. So it's the second version. We launched it back in February, 3 months ago, on Kickstarter, and we're super happy because we are now more than 500 clients. We will receive it by September.
Excellent, excellent. What sort of features does it have?
So as I was saying, it's a MIDI controller and looper. So the philosophy behind it, the user interaction, the way it works, is that you actually build your own interface. There's software that comes with it. You can see it there. It's called ERAE Lab. And the way it works is that you can really create and customize all your elements. You know, you can drag and drop keyboards, fader, and everything can be, mapped and configured from the lab. Once it's
Nice.
done, when you're, happy with your interface, you can upload it to your device, and then it works completely standalone. So once you're, made all the color, all your MIDI settings, then it works really. It can control, of course, any MIDI workstation like Ableton, like you can see here. You will hear some example from various MP VSTs. But the big new features on this version is that there's actually now analog output, so up to 24 CV gate outputs. You can see all the 12 output here that are actually dual, and we route that to on the an example here as a Taiga from Pittsburgh Modular, and all of that again can be configured from the lab. And any element here on my interface can control a CV, a gate, send the velocity, and so it's a really big new features for this device. I don't think there's any other device at the moment, any controller that has as many CV gate outputs.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And it's quite big as well. It's quite a big surface to work with, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. There's been obviously in the past some similar tentative with MP controllers. There's still more and more actually on the market. But from the beginning, we wanted something quite large for professional musician to be on stage, having a large surface. You can have a lot of notes, and we wanted something very solid and robust. We actually launched the first version 3 years ago, and we show that on our social media. But we have artists like Coldplay, Jean-Michel Jarre, Fred again using it. So we've been touring the world with it, and I think it's because it's a really solid product that can actually resist even to drumsticks.
Amazing. And what sort of depth of velocity do you have with it?
A lot. I can show you just visually already. You might hear the sound as well, but you can see I can be very smooth. That's a big improvement of this version is the sensitivity. So you can see here I can barely touch the surface, or really go. There's a lot of aftertouch. I can show you more an example
Wow.
of more the melodic or harmonic sound. Start slowly, glide, and on the velocity aspect, let me show you the drum sound. That's a studio drum from Contact. It can be very soft, or really it has a really and you
Really
can
impressive.
loop over it, so I can actually record it. And you can build all your loops like this. Again, you can stack up all those tracks together and build your whole track live. So you can really combine elements together. Here I have like up to 4 octave of sound. And yeah, we really work on the sensitivity of the sensor to be really dynamic and very natural.
Yeah. And if someone's playing live with it, do you have preset programs you can load up? Does it store a number of different settings?
Yes, I mean, the whole idea is to create your own preset and interface, but we also share some on our website. I can show you here this one actually. This one is a preset, a layout we created specifically for pigments from Arturia. And we had directly the MIDI mapping made. So here I have my my notes, but I can also change the presets of the plugin directly. And it has all the effects. You can change the volume. I control directly the volume of the plugin or some effects here. So you get the idea.
Very good.
Thank you.
And so you said it's available now?
It's available on pre-sale, and we will ship the product by fall, so September or October. As what the instrument you see right now is a prototype. We have the second batch, the pre-test batch coming this summer, and then we'll ship by September.
Great. And just to look at the devices that you offer, so you have
The software,
yeah, the
it's kind
different
of mandatory, so yeah, it comes with it. Yeah, all the
drums.
elements basically. You can
The
have
elements.
grids. You can have you know, even a darker layout. You can have you can really customize the size, the element, the color, and also in the package what we ship. What's interesting is like this skin that you see right now. It's made of nylon, so it's super smooth to the finger. So for all the expressive gesture with the hand, it's quite nice. But what's really cool with the design is you can actually unmount the frame with screws and change it for a silicone skin. And so all the drummers or the percussive player can actually play with a silicone skin and have the rebound, and it's going to be way more expressive for them.
Durable.
And
Yeah,
durable, of course.
Great. Wow. Well, thank you very much for showing us that. That was really, really good.
Thank you too. Thank you.